Now, we also don't want to go through a Mango preview video without showing off the multitasking part. Unfortunately, there's really not much to say about the multitasking right now because there hasn't been any third-party app support for it yet. The SDKs just barely came out, and frankly, since it's not publicly available, there's really no reason to have the multitasking set up and ready to go. And so really it's hard to show off the multitasking, but here's a few little things. Holding down the back button will get us into just seeing all the different cards, each card representing one of the programs that we've recently been in. So now we can go all the way back and, oh, I need to get back into this Facebook chat. Boom, it's right there. Hold it down again. Oh, nope, I need to go back to the maps. I mean, simple and easy, and it's nothing new, certainly to the world of smartphones. It's just brand new to Microsoft and Windows Phone. So for what it's worth, we think it's going to be a great extra little feature. We just haven't had the opportunity to play around with it yet. Now, we talked briefly earlier about what tiles can do on Mango, and it's certainly these tiles certainly have a lot more freedom now than before. Previously, the only apps that had any sort of style or cool options were the native hubs that Microsoft put in there. So the People hub, for example, the music and videos, pictures, those were the only ones that we could really have any sort of live tile action going on. But the great thing is with Mango, now we have more options for third-party developers. So for example, we have some already set up here. The Weather Channel has its own little live tile here. So we can see in usual Microsoft glance and go style, we can go in and see, oh, it's 93 degrees, it's partly cloudy. Perfect, that's all we need to know. However, if you want to go in more detail, certainly all you have to do is just press it and go in. But if we're going to be living by Microsoft's mantra of glance and go here on the Windows Phone, this is an absolute must-have for Mango to throw in there. Now, we can also see other push notifications coming in, or notifications coming into some of our other apps here. So send to WP7, we have 4. Well, ironically, same with bees. So we can go in and see what exactly those 4 are. Unfortunately, it doesn't show us right there on the tile. That's one limitation of these particular apps. But it's great to know that that developers have additional freedoms, and they can go in and add extra things to these live tiles and just make them more interactive. So now we can just go in and see what those 4 are. Are those direct messages, mentions? Well, it doesn't say, but at least it gives us something like, hey, there's something new that we can go in and check. So we just go into our tweets. So that gives you a little bit of idea there for those kind of tiles. And then you add in the whole concept of, you know, having your contacts, like specific contacts. This one right here, it also shows her picture and her Facebook status update, her most recent one. So it gives a little bit more interaction there, and that's great. Also, clever little things like this pizza place close to my house. I can pin that to my start, so all I have to do is just go in and hit it. It gives me the directions, the phone number, address, all of that, and then it gives us the quick cards that, well, unfortunately, it's not a very popular place because no one's actually rated it yet. So that's not going to do us much good. However, you get the idea. So we're very, very excited to see Mango finally offer the freedom for developers to go in and put more of their own style and oomph, if you will, into their own tiles and just make it a lot neater.